Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So for today's set, I am using the famous square nails that I got from ENC. They're pre-etched, so I didn't have to do anything there. But I did want to give the other polygel that I bought a try, so the Eternal Beige and the Princess Pink from ENC. And a little spoiler alert, I did not realize how close in color they were. So it might look well blended, and I kind of tried to fix that. I'm just letting you know in advance. I know you've seen the thumbnail, and I'm pretty sure from the thumbnail it looks like one shade I used, but I actually did use both shades. So when you're going in with the Femi Beauty Lazy Girl method, which is what I'm using today, you do want to make sure the inside of your tips are etched. So you use your e-file or some primer and etch the inside for better adherence. And like I said, these are pre-etched, so I'm now just going in with a layer of base coat over all of the nails, and then I'm going to cure it in the lamp for 30 seconds. Also, if you're looking to have these nails stay, you do want to be properly prepping. So you would want to push back your cuticles and remove any dead skin. Rough up the surface of your natural nail to remove the shine and oils from your natural nails. Go in with a dehydrator and primer of your choice. A layer of base coat gel over your natural nails, curing for 30 seconds, and then you're ready for application. So I'm starting with my index, and I'm going in with the bead of the Princess Pink. Today I'm using 91% alcohol as my slip solution. I'm going to dip my brush in the slip solution, and I'm now taking the brush and just lightly patting the polygel into place into the nail well. As I also always say with the Lazy Girl method, you do want to make sure your free edge is pretty thin, and you want to make sure you're keeping the shape of the tip itself. So I'm just going ahead and patting that down the nail. I'm trying to make a V-tip French with the polygel in a Lazy Girl method type way. I've seen it done, and I've always wanted to try it because I absolutely love V-tip Frenches. So I did want to try to give that a try, and I'm just bringing it down, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the back of my brush to kind of make the V-tip opening, make sure everything is nice and straight, and cure for 30 seconds. I was super out of frame, so I ended up doing that off camera, but that's how the nail ended up looking, and I did go ahead and cure that in my lamp for 30 seconds. So I'm doing the same thing on my middle finger, but this time I did want to try to keep everything in frame, so you're able to see how I achieved my V-tip Frenches with the Lazy Girl method. And so I'm using the same technique. I basically take the polygel at least halfway down the nail, or basically where I want the V-tip French to be, and then I'll take the spatula end of the brush, I wet it with the alcohol, and then I kind of just go right up the middle and shape and mold that V-tip just how I want. Once I get it how I want, I then again cure this one in the lamp for 30 seconds. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And this is the portion in my video that I always take to show everyone my appreciation. So I do thank anyone who has taken their time to watch any one of my videos. It's greatly appreciated. Also, leaving a like does help me. So if you're still with me thus far, don't forget to leave a like before you leave the video. Also, to anyone that is new to the channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. It means so much to me. To anyone that's been subscribed, you guys know you mean everything to me because you're always showing up and supporting, and I overly appreciate it, and I love you all so much. As I do this periodically, I am turning the nail over just to kind of make sure the V-tip is coming out as straight as I can possibly get it. And I felt like this was pretty easy. I do want to try to do it with different colors, obviously, because these shades blended so well. I felt like if I would have did it with a different color at the base, it would have been just perfect. The Lazy Girl method is a beginner-friendly method in a way of applying. You can do polygels, acrylics, whatever you want doing this method, and you always get flawless nails in the end, so long as you're applying your product correct. So for my thumb and my ring finger, I am using Eternal Beige, and I'm going to go ahead and just squeeze it into the nail and pat it all around, making sure I reach my sidewalls and my free edge, making sure product's not too thick towards the free edge or the cuticle area. And I'm going to do both of these, and I totally missed the clip where I applied them to my nails, so I do apologize. You won't get to see me actually put the Eternal Beige on my French tip nails. I swear I was recording. I was even looking in the camera, and just to find out I never pressed play. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm just gonna let you finish watching me apply the polygel to my thumb. And this is how the nails are looking once they've been applied. And guys, I had a trouble with these. They popped off because I used my peel off. So sometimes with my peel off base, especially if I don't have product already on my nails, it's not a good thing to do when you have any kind of filing to do. I simply took a hand file and tried to do the edges, and they popped right off. So if they look a little weird, it's because I actually had to glue them back on to finish the design. So I'm basically taking this gold gel liner from Kusa on Amazon, and I will have these gel liners linked down below because I absolutely love them. But I'm going ahead and I'm going to outline where the V-tip French should be. So I'm going to do the V portion and all of the outer area of the French tip in this gold. And then before flash curing, I am also going to go across the top of the French with 2 random lines of this gold gel polish, just to kind of bring out and separate the 2 colors. And then, like I said, I'll flash cure and move on to the next nail. So actually I didn't flash cure. I just went straight into my middle finger and started doing the V-tip. And I often do this a lot with like my overlay polygel application or like certain nail art, because I'm comfortable enough to know that I'm not gonna bump anything. Now, if I feel like I might get a little clumsy, I will go ahead and flash cure. But for the most part, I just went in and just did all 3 of my French tips before curing. So I am essentially going to do this for my index, middle, and my pinky, and then I'll go ahead and flash cure for 30 seconds. So now I'm taking this chain I got from the Macart Urine Nail Lab in a box February box, and I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to use that on the nail. So I had to think about it, and I do love these chains, and I like how easy they were to cut and separate to get it how I want it. But I took 2 pieces of that for, well, 4 pieces for my ring and my thumb because I do the same design. And I'm just gonna just bling this nail out with a bunch of gold rhinestones and pearls. So I'm gonna go on the outer portion of the nail with a mixture of pearls and gold rhinestones. And then I'm going to also go up the middle of the nail as well with pearls and rhinestones. And it's just to kind of tie everything in and match that chain that I do have there. I'm using McCart's rhinestone glue to go ahead and adhere these products. And this nail took a little minute to do because I was kind of just freestyling as I was going. But once I get everything set, I do cure for 30 seconds. Adding these rhinestones to the set was so therapeutic for me. I absolutely love anything gold, and then pearls also top it off for me as well. I felt like I was a bit extra with these nails, the ring and the thumb, but I went for it because I just wanted something extra blingy. I do love bling, and I try not to do it every video. Sometimes I try to tone it down, but for the most part, I do love a good bling nail. And I was out of frame for some of the nail, but this is what it looks like once I'm done. And again, I do repeat that on my thumb as well. So now I'm taking my McCart rhinestone glue and I'm just making dots where I want pearls to be at the top of my Frenches. And I do also put some rhinestone glue down by the cuticle. And I go ahead and top coat everything first and then apply the pearls and the rhinestones where I want them. Once I have all of the nails set, I then cure in my lamp for 30 seconds. And for the pearls, they remind me of like mermaids and things like that. And I really love them. So I do have a mermaid series I'm coming out with where I'll do mermaid sets at least once a month, maybe a few times a month, because I overly love mermaid nails. I mean, this can also kind of, to me, go as a mermaid type set. Like the gold and the pearls is just so elegant to me, so bougie, just really, really nice. And I absolutely fell in love with this set after doing it. So I know I've already said it, but I love the consistency of ENC polygel. The last thing I did was place the cuticle oil, and this is my set. I absolutely love the way these turn out. Like I said, they just look really gaudy, really nice. Like I would wear this out if I had like a very nice, elegant party to go to. They're so festive, fun, and just full of bling. Comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in my next video. Again, I thank you all so very much, and much love to you all.